As part of the HISD bond program, 11 new campuses have opened since the start of the 2011-2012 school year. While many of the new buildings were designed to replace aging facilities or relieve overcrowding, some were created to combine schools. Recently, I took a tour of a brand new HISD campus that brings together the school communities of Peck and MacArthur Elementary. Let's take a look. I'm here with Matisa Hollingsworth, who is a project manager for Peck Elementary. How are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful and excited that you're here to showcase this new school.
This is a great facility. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about the construction method.
Laura B. Peck is a consolidation of two schools, a 50-year-old MacArthur campus and the 50-year-old Peck Elementary School campus. Basically, they were consolidated in order to build a two-story, 750-student campus.
I noticed walking in, there's lots of natural light here. Maybe you can explain to us the concepts.
There's a lot of natural light in this building because the architect, his theme was to have an industrial look. So you'll see as you walk through the campus, exposed beams. You will see exposed ductwork.
I know when you walk in the door, you see this round wall. I take it it's the library?
Yes, it's very interesting, the circular design within the campus with the exposed beams within the library. Also, all of the technology that's involved with being able to have computers, being able to have after-school activities within the library, all of the smart boards that are located throughout all of the classrooms. It provides a vast amount of education for the students.
And we're here with Carlotta Brown, the principal. Ms. Brown, would you like to tell us a little bit about Peck and the new building?
Welcome to Peck. And I am so glad you could come over and see our beautiful building, Laura B. Peck Elementary. And what we have here is a mural. It's one of 3 panels that Texas Southern University was in partnership with us in painting this mural. And what it depicts is a young man, a little boy who has dreams in his life, and he reads and lives vicariously through those books, hoping to have his dreams come true. And so we have the cardinal, which is a baby cardinal. He or she is being born, has just been born. And so the cardinal is growing too, just like the little boy. And we have areas, we have the tiger that depicts Texas Southern University. We have the continent of Africa. We have the schools, and we have the hands that are joined together, two communities, the two communities of Peck and MacArthur. Majority of my pre-K teachers and my K teachers wanted rooms that were very colorful. They wanted shelving that could be moved so the children could move around so they could have workstations. And so they wanted to be kid-friendly, lower things for little people. Now in the Peck community, it was the upper grades. They wanted state-of-the-art technology. They wanted smart boards in every room. They also wanted it colorful, and they wanted Elmos and everything they needed in order to meet the needs educationally and technologically of the children. This building is like no other. I'm just ecstatic. Everyone in the community is ecstatic. The staff, they're ecstatic about having such a beautiful building that has everything to offer so they can meet the needs of the children.
Is there anything from the old Peck or old MacArthur that you saved to put into the new combined school?
We did. We saved the fish tank, the aquarium, and we saved our baby grand piano. You all like your new school?
Joining me now to talk more about the HISD bond program is Issa Dadoush with the district's Construction and Facilities Department. Thanks for joining me today. Issa,
yes.
We saw in the video how Peck and MacArthur were combined into a new school. We've done that several times. Can you tell us a little bit more about which schools that in the 2007 bond issue that we're doing that in?
I wish we can do these more often because it's not done often enough. We have identified 5 opportunities to combine schools that have a low enrollment, and their building systems and structures were in pretty bad shape.
So it doesn't really make sense on a fiduciary responsibility to our taxpayers and to the students. You can't replace the small buildings because the cost is so high, and so because of the way we're funded on a per pupil basis, if you have a critical mass of students, enough students to fund the school properly, then let's get them a new building.
When you combine two campuses together, first of all, you're providing additional resources, you're providing more programs, you're providing a facility that is more welcoming, a newer, contemporary facility that has an exceptional learning environment to our faculty and staff. And the 5 opportunities that we have identified in this program, including Lockhart and Turner, of course, in addition to Peck and MacArthur, Kennedy and Allen, Scott and Dogan, and Sherman and Crawford. Anytime that we can reduce our footprint, you can provide better services to our clients, to those who come to our campuses, to the students, to the faculty. And most of all, it's that environment, the learning environment, that it's needed.
I know that the principal at Peck, Ms. Brown, did a wonderful job merging the two communities together, and there's some really neat murals inside.
Yes, sir.
I know that, do y'all look, how do you design a building? Do you include both communities?
Well, what we do when you design a building, the very first thing you want to do is create or establish a project advisory team. And the project advisory team that is comprised of community members, parents, school administration, the design professionals, meaning the architectural and engineering team, and of course HISD project managers. When this team becomes invaluable in the design and the delivery process for this project. When you're dealing with multiple communities, of course, now you're really providing the needs for multiple communities, and that's what we did at Peck MacArthur.
Great. I've toured Horn and Peck,
yes, sir. And
I've noticed that they're both LEED certified, sir. And maybe you can tell us a little bit more about the LEED certification process.
LEED is LEED, Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design. This program was established in recent years, and it's a program that is comprised of designed guidelines and practices, also a ranking system and a certification process that will assist the design professionals, meaning the architectural and engineering teams, in the designing of a sustainable, energy efficient, and most of all environmentally friendly or responsible building. We are pleased to tell you that 24 of our new buildings have been designed to achieve LEED certification. Let me give you a couple of elements of LEED standards. Take site stewardship, for example. When you design your building, you want to make sure that your footprint, the building footprint, is smaller so you can create more green space. Take another example, you want to harness the water, rainwater, and then recycle the rainwater and use it for irrigation system. Another good example is energy efficiency. You want to make sure that your energy control systems in your buildings are working properly. When the building is unoccupied, it goes into unoccupied mode. The lights are shut off. The systems, the set points for the air conditioning systems are adjusted accordingly. And that's what LEED standards will.
I noticed when we were at Horn, we were looking at their air conditioning unit, and the roof itself was white.
Yes, sir. It reflects the sun.
The heat.
The heat, yes, sir.
Well, I appreciate you coming today and talking about the construction in HISD, and I look forward to seeing you again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.